Welcome back to our discovery of the Financially Fabulous Coaching Program. I am Christine Gray, the founder of She Profits Now and the creator of the Financially Fabulous Coaching Program. And I am off camera today, allowing you to get a peek into what the coaching program itself, behind the scenes, is looking like and what you're going to be experiencing. So right here in front of you, you are seeing our Financially Fabulous Coaching software. Our Financially Fabulous Coaching Program is hosted into a branded software that is very specific and unique to the coaching environment, giving us all of the features and touch points that we feel is important in making sure that we are here to guide, support, and mentor you through your financially fabulous journey. And so this software itself, it is available to you online through your web search as well as on an app on your phone. And what you're going to see here is everything that is related, all the features that you have learned about in the prior discovery videos of the Financially Fabulous Coaching Program reside within this one platform. It is easy to use, simple to access, and is very much focused on schedules, events, going live within the platform so you never have to look for the Zoom link, making sure that you have direct messaging access to myself as your lead coach and any success mentor that resides within this community to help support you learn and grow. And so the left-hand side you're going to see is our menu bar. We're coming in and we've got a space for announcements where we make sure that you're able to receive announcements on anything happening within the coaching program so that you don't fall behind and that you always understand and do not miss an event. You understand what's going on and really just hear empowering, boosting comments and suggestions and workarounds right here in this program from our team. The coaching schedule itself resides in a coaching calendar where you can very easily sync to your own schedule. When it's time to go live, it literally will pop up in your app on your phone. It will pop up on your web browser as long as you have your notifications set. Again, so we don't want you to be missing any of these very valuable events. We've got our group chat where you can come in and communicate with your financially focused peers in a group chat thread. We've got your very important start here, where when you first enroll, you are going to come into the start here section and you are going to drop in and have a welcome call with our success mentors, one of them anyway, and really truly get a first touch into what your next steps are so that you never feel like you are starting alone. We will always want to make sure that we are connecting with you where you are at today and making your financially fabulous experience, even though it is coming in a small group, high touch format, we want to make sure that it is also unique to you. We've got orientation videos to help guide you through understanding your entire Financially Fabulous Coaching Program and workbook. And then we've got an overview of the workbook itself so that you can deep dive into the navigation system to make sure that you are using the resources, the workbook itself, which is such a valuable tool in you understanding your metrics and planning forward 12 months at a time. You will always know where your business is headed financially with our guided profit and scale system workbook. And I'll show you a little bit about that in just a moment. We then have when you first enroll into Financially Fabulous, your very first segment of coaching is to come into focus. And when you come into focus, you can see right here on the left-hand side, there's just steps that you're going to go through. It's a pathway of getting your Financially Fabulous Guided Profit and Scale System workbook built out. And it's very guided. And we do also have, so we've got guided trainings where you go through each section. Everything is here for you to understand what steps you take first. But not only that, that welcome call is going to help point you in the right direction so you will never be lingering upon enrollment. We just have to get you on the schedule and get you onboarded. And then every Wednesday, we have a focus forward segment on a 6-week revolving schedule, meaning you will drop in and if, depending on the timing of that 6 weeks, you're going to do a pre-focus where we get your categories and your point of sale system and your inventory organized. Then we come in and we help you look back and build out your Financially Fabulous Guided Profit and Scale System looking back at what the last 12 months data is telling you. We then plan forward and optimize your inventory and set the coordinates on how we want your inventory to perform at its highest level so that your investment is as valuable as it possibly can be to your financial health and your profitability. We help you with very valuable, my most passionate portion of this program. We help you with revenue mapping. We make sure that your revenue is mapped out logically and realistically based on metrics such as your average order value, new customers and returning customer, and how loyal and how often that returning customer recurs. Because when we can get your revenue projections as accurate as possible, we not only give you a marketing strategy, a team leadership and goal and incentivization tool on what metrics you need to accomplish to reach your revenue goals, but we are able to plan inventory as accurately as possible. We eliminate unnecessary markdowns. We keep your customer trained to buy the inventory when it is on hand, when it is for sale at full price versus waiting for the sale rack. We then coach you and give you inventory planning. This program is 100% a fully loaded inventory plan. We call it an inventory buy to sell plan because we don't want you to be buying inventory just to mark it down and begging your customers to take it off your hands. We then help you through profitability planning, making sure that you are strategizing around your bottom line profitability, and we work through that cash flow with you. We also make sure that you can understand and how to use purchase orders so that you are fully guided on what is coming in the door for inventory to keep your inventory plan on place. These focus forward coaching events are on Wednesdays. And again, they're on a revolving 6-week cycle. And so you can always revisit them, and or you can come in and you can it's the starting point of your experience with us here at She Profits Now, and or you can revisit them anytime that you feel that you need a refresh, or maybe you've fallen behind and you need to come in and just get caught up. We're there to support you relative to your focus forward experience. Then you can see in the left hand side that we have our money personas training, and I'm very passionate about our money personas training because this is the portion of our Financially Fabulous coaching program that really helps you understand who you are as a CEO, how you relate to money, why you make the decisions that you do relative to money. It very much normalizes your money circumstances, and it's a full-on course. It's guided, but we also do money mindset training. And when we do money mindset training, we definitely speak to you in terms of your own very unique primary and secondary money persona. And of course, this is just getting in and understanding yourself relative to your money so that we can coach to you in your money persona. But it leads into everything, all of the additional work that we're doing. We have our Lead the Season event right here. Our Lead the Season event comes with a 40 plus page workbook, and we perform our Lead the Season event twice a year in plenty of time so that you can plan out your next big season. Big season planning, for example, would be when you're planning out your fall and your winter and holiday season. We want to make sure that you are planning it out efficiently, that you've got your marketing plan in place that reflects your revenue mapping, that reflects your inventory planning, your team structure, protecting your time and your energy as a CEO. And so we do it twice a year. We do it for summer or spring, summer, and we do it for fall, winter, and holiday. This is our Lead the Season event. And again, it's very heavily loaded and guided. And we always have our replays for you to come in and listen if you're off cycle of Lead the Season. Then we come in and we have cadence coaching. Cadence coaching is when we come in and we help you pick a metric, one metric, maybe two metrics that you are going to focus on every single month. And what is your per week, per season, per month, and per year checklist to make sure that you are maintaining your financially fabulous roadmap, making sure that you are moving towards and enhancing your financially fabulous experience. And this isn't just about the coaching experience, it's about you becoming, and having a mindset of financial fabulousness. And so cadence coaching is just creating a cadence in your business where the rhythm of financial decision making and improving metrics becomes very inherent to you. We then have Optimize. Optimize is becoming a mini mastermind concept where we are going forward. As I record this video, we are going to be dropping our members of Financially Fabulous into pods. And these are profit pods. These are financially focused pods based on where you are at in your business, whether it be that you're a startup, you're just growing it, you're building it, you're scaling it. Where are you at relative to the size of your business and the phase that you are in? But not only that, where are you at relative to your industry, your unique, specific business model? Are you a women's fashion accessories store? Are you a gift and home? Are you a men's or children's? What does it look like? What is your unique business model? That is where we have optimized events so that you can communicate, collaborate, and really learn from and mastermind with. It's not a mastermind full-on program. It is an optimization coaching program where you can work within pods of individuals that are much like your own business so that you don't have to be out there feeling alone and very segmented. Then we've got our Elevate coaching. Our Elevate coaching is where we come in and we talk through high level topic areas. We talk through, like right here, you can see on my screen, conversion rates, sales accountability, in-store traffic counting. We come in and we talk through mastering intentional engagements, guiding the shopper through the purchasing journey. We come in and talk about best practices around your metrics and incentivizing your sales associates. These are just some examples. Our Elevate coaching goes very deep. It goes into tax planning and strategy. It goes into cash flow management. Elevate goes into really just every area of your business that touches the dollar and helps you improve your overall profitability and CEO financial level experience. It comes into Elevate so that we make sure you're not lingering in a space of mediocrity, that you are continuing to learn and grow and scale, and find opportunity areas that you otherwise wouldn't know about. You can think of Elevate as the areas of the financial world in our industry that we as professionals here at She Profits Now, myself probably being at the top of that tier, just make sure that we've got our eyes on and we relay that information to you in a very organized systems and processes manner. Okay. Then, of course, we have our mentorship. You can enroll into Financially Fabulous for its monthly group fixed pricing. Then you can up-level your experience if you choose by enrolling also into mentorship. Our monthly mentorship program comes in where you come in as a mentor, you enroll, and then you come in as a welcome call, and then we work on getting you on track, right? Like we track accountability between calls. We work on smart action items, and we give you a call agenda. And of course, you get open access to our schedules where you can schedule up to 2 20-minute sessions any given month. You've got to work out your action items between scheduled appointments. So you can only have 2 on the calendar at any given time. But nonetheless, this mentorship is where you bring and elevate your Financially Fabulous coaching from a group format into a one-on-one format while you still reside in the group coaching content as it exists. So we've got our group mentorship. Then we have a best practices, systems and processes library. And that's what you're seeing right here, where we are building out a library where you can do searches and you can find content on best practices for your business financially. There is nothing like this program in our industry because there is nobody else in our industry other than She Profits Now that works at the level of expertise and the depth of years of experience that we have in the degreed accounting realm and pro tax realm that can offer you a system and services like this. This is designed to work alongside any of the other programs issued by, let's say, like the Boutique Hub, their Retail Boot Camp, Rooted in Retail, their Indie Era system. This complements everything that you will learn in those systems because we are the only individuals and business in the industry that is fully financially focused. Okay. You get your 40-20-40 profit first style training. And in this, you also get access to, number one, I want to go back to the calendar. So the calendar itself, the coaching schedule, it is again where you can make sure that you don't miss anything. It can link to your schedule. You can come in and you can always view the events. You can view any courses that are within the program. You can take a look at, like right here on the top, you will get alerts. You can direct message me, any of your coaches, and or any of the mentors, and or any of the members within Financially Fabulous. So it's definitely designed to be a full-on community. So that's our coaching system. That's our platform. That's where we make sure that we communicate, collaborate, give you a wealth of knowledge-based content that is in a very usable format. But no matter what, we are live unless there's a holiday or something that or a vacation that prevents us from coaching in any given week. We are live every Monday at 12 o'clock Eastern time for traditional coaching, whether it be Elevate, Best Practices, Optimize, Cadence, and then your Focus Forward events are in a 6-week revolving cycle on Wednesdays. And once you get through Focus and you really create your rhythm and your empowerment around your Financially Fabulous Guided Profit and Scale system, you will no longer need those Wednesday meetings. And then you will just be blocking your time and prioritizing Mondays as your money time block day. So let's take a look at your Financially Fabulous Guided Profit and Scale system workbook. What this is your workbook is where we come in and this is the workbook that you're setting up during the Focus Forward events. You're going to come in and you are going to always be maintaining 12 months of data looking back. When you see this workbook, I'm not going to go too deep. At first glance, it's going to seem very overwhelming, but I promise you, when you get into it and you learn how to use it, it is going to be as easy as your point of sale system that you are using today, if not easier. All right. It is designed to track and monitor and allow you to plug and play and create a very guided data-backed decision-making approach to your money in a very simplistic data entry process. And the data entry, there's a power behind you actually doing it yourself because it allows you to relate to the data in your point of sale system and in your financial management system so that it brings it into one spot. You will never have to do pen to paper again for any given sales, customer, inventory, or financial metric. It is all tracked here. And again, it's as simple as any of these yellow fields are your data entry fields. Anything white is the outcome of data in our metrics that are important to us as we are monitoring the performance of our business from a look back standpoint to use to plan forward. You will always be in a 12-month look back, standing in a gap of opportunity, which is today, planning out 12 months forward. Okay. And that is a very powerful cycle of you understanding your data relative to your CEO financial decision-making role and responsibility. And this right here is how you map out your success going forward, no different than putting a GPS system on the dashboard of your car, planning out a road trip where you have a final destination or a waypoint that you want to stop at, and you want to get there as efficiently and effectively as possible with the resources that you have. That's what this system is about. So you will you will always look back for 12 months from a big picture entire store standpoint, which is what you see in front of you. Then you're going to come in and do a data entry of your point of sale categories, intake by category by month, which this looks overwhelming, but once you get it built out that very first time in your Focus Forward 6-week revolving coaching on Wednesdays, you only have to do 1 month at a time because it's always looking back 12 months. When 1 month closes, you open up that month, override it by the last, and you're good to go, right? It takes a half an hour each month once you get your system set up and ready for this intake. So you will always have what you need from averages standpoint from a year to date. You won't have to be digging for reports constantly. And then you will get summary roll-ups. You will know how your business overall is performing and how each of your product type categories is performing in your look back process. You will then come in and you will do an inventory optimization plan forward. All this is that you see in front of you is where you are setting the coordinates of how you want your inventory to perform upon purchase. So that before buying your inventory at all, before even making a purchase or continuing to purchase inventory, you have defined you have created an optimization plan for your inventory buying strategy that is unique to the needs that your business has financially and where you are really working hard at gaining a high level of return on investment, high turnover, high margins on your inventory, the very most optimized high level product mix. This is where we do that work, and we teach you to see and understand what all of this data means. It looks like a lot, but it truly isn't. Again, the sunny yellow fields is where you do that data entry. The purple right here is from your look back. And there's a lot of really guided features here that once we train you how to see it and know how to use it, it will become second nature to you. I promise. It has for many. Then we've got our revenue mapping, where we come in and we teach you the revenue mapping process. And that revenue mapping process, it looks a little bit overwhelming. It is quite simply how you are just taking your prior look back analysis of your customer data, and you are looking at what worked, what didn't, where can you optimize, where did you see that you maybe slipped behind a little bit relevant to your sales metrics, which is your revenue metrics, which is average order value, new customers, returning customers, and your customer frequency. And how does any change in that information affect your revenue? I want to show you, this is a plug and play tool. For example, if you see $125 average order value right here equates to, along with the customer metrics, equates to 105,000 that month for revenue. If I change this to say $130 average order value, you can see that the 105 went to 110. So my point here is that this tool is very plug and play. And once you plug and play strategies, you then take the strategy as a leader to your team and you implement it from an operational level. So this workbook is designed for you to translate the numbers in your business to the operational efficiency, effectiveness, how you are going to lead your team, and how your team is going to be held accountable to your success behind the plan that you have set forth in this workbook. Then we've got your inventory buy to sell. Once we have your inventory plan forward optimization metrics set, and we have your revenue mapping done, it automatically, without any effort from you, kicks out your inventory plan. So this literally is an inventory plan by category, at cost, by season. Okay. Then we give you your estimated sell through. Your sell through allows you to predict how much you're going to sell through, cost value of your inventory in any given category by month, by season. And then you've got your current on hand inventory, which is about a 5-minute process of you updating at any given time. We usually say update it every single Monday relative to your decision making day, your money day on Monday. And then it comes into your full inventory buying budget. This is where you go to market and you start buying your inventory. This is also where you integrate with Faves, where you put this budget into Faves to use every beautiful feature that is built within that software. We track your inventory orders right here, which would also come out of Faves, and or your Stocky or Shopify purchase order tracking, depending on what version you're on. And then we have a true open to buy. So inventory planning at its best. And why I say at its best is we go deeper, much deeper than any other inventory plan on the market. This is so much more adaptable and best fitted to you. We can change this to fit you. If what you're seeing you do not feel will fit your unique specialty, the beautiful thing about it is we are very nimble. We are very adaptable. We can change any area of this workbook to be unique to you, and then it's your formatted version that you can use to make your decisions. But where I say that we are far more robust than anything else on the market, it is relative to the fact that we are very nimble and adaptable in this format. And that's the reason why we keep it in this format and don't put it out in a very restricted software system. Is this also allows you to come in and plan your units. And when you plan how many units and styles you need, that will automatically tell you how deep versus wide you should go in any of your styles, right? Should we be buying 2 packs, 3 packs, 1 pack? What should we be buying? And that then relates to your new release strategy, your collection or new release strategy. All right. So gives you a very robust, full scope inventory plan. Now we go into profit and cash flow projecting. Your revenue mapping comes in. Your inventory buying comes in. Any kind of reserves and investment you want to make, you can plan for. If you have debt to pay down, we plan for it. We project it out. This is a 12-month rolling profit and cash flow plan. We've got where you can invest money in if you choose and need to, in order to stay afloat and to stay alive, or to capture opportunity areas, but we also plan when you're going to pay yourself back. We plan your profit, tax, and owner's distribution. Then we identify what is your operating budget allowance. We monitor your cash flow. Right here, this line shows you that with everything up above, if you live within the plan, what will your cash flow look like at the end of every given month from where you are starting this month? Okay. Then you get the opportunity, based on your operating budget allowance, you get the opportunity to actually plan out where you're going to spend the money so that you can balance your budget. Our entire goal is to make sure that you have cash flow every single month, to make sure that you are not dipping too far below where you're starting from today, cash flow wise, and to balance your budget from a net zero budgeting standpoint, which is why you see the 0% right here where I'm circling my line item. We have a pricing strategy builder for you to make sure you are pricing for profitability. We have a markdown strategy builder to make sure that you have a very consistent markdown strategy, but this markdown strategy, along with your inventory optimization planning and your inventory buy to sell, should keep you out of buying inventory just to mark it down and keep your margins at their highest level possible. We have a debt plan calculator and a debt payment schedule. We have it where you can go and look back at your vendors to make sure that for 12 months, what is your top performing vendors? For season, spring, summer, top performing vendors, fall, holiday, winter, top performing. You can look back at your styles if you are taking your tops, for example. You can go in and you can do a compensation budget so that you make sure that you're living within your operating allowance for compensation. And what does that look like relative to team? Who are you putting in the seats to make sure that you budget? And then we help you build out an employee incentive plan so that you can incentivize your top level employees. And this every worksheet, as you build it out, where you are seeing data already in here, it is coming from another set of data that you don't have to go back and key in and rework the numbers and drop it into an Excel spreadsheet yourself. It's literally right here for you to plug and play, and one data point feeds into another data point. It follows the money through your business and has it in a format of how you would be making the decisions. Once you decide on your revenue mapping and your inventory plan, that flows into your cash flow plan. Okay. So it makes it just very easy for you to always plan forward that 12 months, guided with support from your She Profits Now team from an accounting standpoint, as well as your Financially Fabulous coaching and success mentor team. So that is your Financially Fabulous Guided Profit and Scale System workbook. It is directly related to all of the coaching that we do within the program. And if I go back to home, one thing coming into the future as I record this video is that we are coming in and we are designing a playbook. Your playbook will be a companion to this coaching program, and it is literally your back office CFO binder, so that you are doing everything that you should be doing relative to your running your company financially, like a CFO would do if you were to hire one. We are going to teach you in this program, as well as with that playbook, giving you the resources, the tools, the checklists, the data points on how to be the CFO of your company. And if you're in a position where you're ready to hire a CFO, this is a really good place to get started so that you know and understand what their role is going to be and how you're going to collaborate with them. So we're really hoping that you love what you see and that this is giving you that very last discovery of making the decision that this honestly is the best fit for you if you are really desiring to be and to become financially fabulous. And again, it is not only a state of mind, but it's also a state of being. And it is where you can put yourself into a position where your business can be financially fabulous and you can reap all of the financial rewards out of it that you dreamed of when you started this beautiful empire that you started building. So we're hoping to see you on the inside. If you still have questions after this video, please feel free to book a pre-welcome call with one of our success mentors. We'll drop you the link, and again, or just click and jump in. If you are confident, you will still have a welcome call with a success mentor. It's just at what point in your journey do you accept that welcome call? All right, before you actually enroll or immediately after enrolling. Nonetheless, we're hoping to see you on the inside at some point in your CEO career, because honestly, we've built this to make sure that you have the ability and the tools and the resource and the guidance and the support to be financially fabulous. We'll see you on the inside.